Hi everybody, I'm Thomas from Backscatter, and our team has just completed diving the brand new GoPro Hero 13 Black right over here in our local waters of Monterey and also in Florida. We put this new, highly anticipated action camera through its paces, and here are our thoughts and findings after those dives. So while diving the Hero 13 Black, we used it in the GoPro brand protective housing. What's cool about this is that it's the same housing from the older Heroes 9 through 12. So if you own that already, no need to upgrade. And since it's the same housing for the 9 through 12, all those same accessories will work too. For the wide-angle shots, we use the Backscatter Sharp Wide Lens Pro, which greatly improves the sharpness, field of view, and contrast when shooting the GoPro. We really can't imagine shooting wide with the GoPro without this at this point. We only ever take this lens off if we need to shoot a tighter shot or if we see a skittish subject we can't get super close to. For all the macro clips you see, we use the Plus 15 Macromate Mini, which allows you to focus closer to your subjects and fill the frame with them. This, along with a tripod and a video light, are essential for capturing good macro footage. To manage color, we set the camera to auto white balance and use the combination of flip filters and video lights together in Florida, while we just use video lights and ambient lights here in Monterey. For lighting, we use the Backscatter MW4300 video lights. The auto white balance works great from the surface to about 20 feet, but you need filters or lights when shooting any deeper to get those red tones back in your footage. When shooting the Hero 13 in Florida, we found it played really well with the current Flip 12 filters, possibly performing better than the Hero 12. We also shot video lights and filters together, which worked much better than it had in the past. This produced more saturated, punchier colors, while using just the lights had a more natural look. It is really up to your personal preference for what looks best to you. Next up, the brand new Hero 13 Enduro battery is a huge upgrade from the older GoPros and allows for much longer lasting battery life. GoPro promised a 13.5% improvement in runtime, but it really felt more like double to us. We did some really long dives, some over 80 minutes, and found our battery only got down to about 40%. If they were an older GoPro, they probably would have been dead within that time frame. The new Enduro batteries themselves are only compatible with the Hero 13, and any older batteries are not compatible. But it's really worth the upgrade since you get that additional battery life with this camera. So just like all high-performance video cameras, especially these small action cameras, overheating is a major concern, and GoPro has done a lot to upgrade the Hero 13 to mitigate heating issues. One of which is they've installed this sort of heat sink, this kind of grate on the front of the camera, which helps dissipate heat as it builds up. So far, we have had no overheating issues. GoPro has also done a lot to fix bugs and glitches with the Hero 13. We experienced no camera crashes, glitches, bugs, or card reading errors.
Hey everybody, hope you're enjoying this video. You can join our family by buying your underwater photo and video gear from us here at Backscatter. Every purchase includes free lifetime tech support, will beat any price, hands down, and we ship worldwide daily. Our in-house authorized warranty service center has you covered for any maintenance and repairs. Here at Backscatter, we dive, shoot, and service everything we sell. Whether you're point and shoot or professional, we look forward to helping you meet your underwater imaging goals. Now back to the video.
GoPro has always been well known for its stabilization, and the Hero 13 is no exception with the newest version of HyperSmooth 6.0. We dove in some pretty surgy and bumpy environments, and we found most of our footage to be really nice and smooth thanks to that stabilization. So another new feature for the Hero 13, which is one of our favorites, is that you can name your custom presets in camera. With the older GoPros, you had to use that app, or you just couldn't do this at all. This is really helpful if you have settings for wide angle and a setting for macro and want to change them on a single dive. This way, you won't get mixed up between the two. So one new feature that we were initially really excited about was focus peaking. This is designed to work with the GoPro macro lens mod, which can't fit in the underwater housing. You can put the Hero 13 into macro lens mode without the GoPro lens mod to enable focus peaking in the housing, but this turned out to be disappointing. Macro lens mode disables the camera's ability to use the zoom option, which is crucial for shooting macro, making focus peaking useless underwater. We ended up shooting the Hero 13 with the Macromate Mini without focus peaking and got the same great results we're used to. Noise reduction is another new feature of the Hero 13 that we tested. Noise reduction can run in low, medium, or high. We found high noise reduction to soften the image too much, so we stuck with medium, which was the sweet spot between high and low and produced the best image quality while still managing noise. So the big question is, should you upgrade? If you don't have a GoPro, this is the best GoPro yet, especially when paired with filters, wide lens, and video lights. If you have a Hero 12, you might not see a major difference unless you really want to get into the new lens mods for topside or if the upgraded battery life is attractive. For us divers, battery life is a big deal, and we were majorly impressed with the improvement. We used to be extremely cautious shooting the GoPro, turning it off between shots to conserve battery life, and now we can get through an entire dive and then some with the camera on. If you have a Hero 9 to 11 or older, it is definitely worth the upgrade due to the additional features, image quality, and battery life. Overall, we're really excited to get back in the water and dive this camera more. Stay tuned, we will have a new best settings guide for the Hero 13 coming out soon. Until then, I'm Thomas from Backscatter, and I'll see you next time.